recognize the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Taylor, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Ranking Member, for holding this hearing today, and thank you very much, Chairman Selig, for being here with us today and sharing your expertise. I represent a very rural district in southern Ohio. Before being elected to Congress, I worked in the county prosecutor's office and was a small business owner for 25 years in the concrete business. One of my top priorities during my time in Congress has been to reduce regulations and allow people to participate in the economy without the government always breathing down their neck. Chairman Selig, as CFTC Chairman, can you describe to me your approach to regulation and how you balance protecting consumers with promoting economic growth?
Thank you, Congressman. And it's, of course, critically important that we both encourage growth and innovation in our markets, but also ensure that there are safeguards and investor protections. We can't have the American people paying the price for new ideas and new creative activities in our markets. What we're doing to make sure that consumers and investors are protected is enforcing our laws, enforcing the statute that is our key mission, right, the Commodity Exchange Act, ensuring that the exchanges are doing their job in surveilling the markets and protecting investors, and of course policing fraud, manipulation, and bad behavior.
Thank you, Chairman. Another priority I have is making sure our federal agencies operate efficiently to try to match the speed of business, not the plodding pace of government. As Congress works to reauthorize the CFTC, we have the opportunity to make improvements to ensure maximum efficiency toward its mission to promote integrity, resilience, and vibrancy of U.S. derivative markets. By all accounts, the CFTC advisory committees serve a great purpose and provide great insight to the Commission from people who utilize the markets every day. But one improvement I think Congress can make is to streamline the advisory committee structure so that all advisory committees operate equally. And currently, the agency has one advisory committee, the Environmental and Energy Markets Advisory Committee, operating with different rules from the rest of the advisory committees. This makes no sense and only makes our government less efficient. I was proud to lead the CFTC Advisory Committee Improvement Act with my fellow Ohioan, Congresswoman Shontel Brown. This bill improves the administration of the advisory committees by allowing the Commission to establish them all in the same way. With that said, Chairman Selig, can you tell me a little bit about your plans to ensure the CFTC is operating at maximum efficiency?
Congressman, I absolutely share your view that the agencies should run more like businesses, and we're taking measures to make sure that the CFTC is more efficient than ever before. One of the new technologies that we're incorporating throughout the building is artificial intelligence. We've authorized the use of Microsoft 365 Copilot, which is an AI tool that all the staff are being trained on, and this is going to make their jobs much easier. It's going to make them much more productive in their day-to-day tasks. It's going to allow them to do things like create new types of workflows for more efficient operations. We're also making sure that AI and automation is incorporated through the registration process when new applicants are submitting forms and registration materials. We've also made sure that there's KPIs in place, key performance indicators, to make sure that when a new application comes through the door, there's real accountability and real milestones that the staff have to meet to make sure that these things get done. Our statute has prescribed timelines, 180 days for most applications, and we've got to hit that. It can't be the case that we extend every time when a new application's coming in because we just can't do our job. So we're making sure that the staff are more accountable, that they're more efficient, and of course we're hiring up where it makes sense to make sure that we're getting some new viewpoints from the private sector within the building.
Since you're here and you have the captive audience, are there other areas where Congress could be helpful to the CFTC in operating more efficiently? I appreciate your testimony today that it's operating more efficiently than it has in recent years, but are there other ways we could be helpful?
Well, of course, we appreciate your support for the agency. We are performing really mission-critical tasks of ensuring that our markets are well-functioning and have appropriate safeguards for our market participants. I would very much appreciate the opportunity to meet with your office and talk more about how we might be able to work together to ensure that the agency has all the resources it needs. But I can assure you we are well-functioning today and will continue to do so in the future.
I look forward to that, and thank you again, Chairman. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.